Right about now, the Director of Administration and Finance of the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, the DESOPADEC, Mr. John Nani, joins us from Asaba, the Delta State capital. Thank you for joining us. Very well. Well, you have been to various communities affected by flood waters. Can you tell us what is the situation right now?
Well, presently the water is now stagnant. It's not swollen up again as it were. We have tried also with mechanical distillation of, we'll be desilting drains and waterways to see that the internal waters are being removed from the area where they are flooded. But for those coastal area that is being flooded, the water is receding naturally.
All right, so DESOPADEC had already started donating some relief materials to flood victims. What do you think are their immediate needs, even at this point in time?
What they need now is food, mostly food and medical attention. In all camps, all the camps that they run by DESOPADEC, we have doctors and nurses stationed there, like a sick bay. I will not call it a clinic, a sick bay is there. And there's always a reference from that facility if the doctors on ground see it that, yes, they need to refer. That's what we do. And there are a lot of medication provided in the sick bay. We also make sure that food gets to those persons who are even outside the camp, who could not come to the camp, because most of those interland believe that if they leave their community, leave their villages, thieves will come and steal their wealth. So they decide to go to the higher grounds within the area. So what we do is to transport food to them. We go through the President General of the community. They come. We either go by boat or by lorry to take this food to meet them in their own community. But those in the camp, like the area in the camp is already almost 5,000. We also have pregnant women, the women who are giving birth to children, and the doctors are on ground to take care of them. But if there's any serious case, we take them to the nearby hospital in Ugeli, in Isoko, we have in Ashaka. So we have even safety officers on ground that is doing the job of their medical attention, apart from the safety officer trained by the DESOPADEC that we deployed to each of these camps also.
All right, so Director, of course, DESOPADEC, by the acronym, caters for oil producing areas. It's Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. But would you say the flood is really affecting your operations, as it were, or is there any direct impact on your facility, in trying to get relief materials to flood victims?
The true position is that the most affected parts are the oil producing communities. You know, the riverine area, the creek, is the delta area, really. That's where you really have the production of oil. Definitely everywhere is submerged, and if the place is submerged, you can't even get to the pipe. So it will definitely affect production. But what we are doing now is to cater for those persons affected first, before thinking of the operation of the IOC and the international oil companies. We are trying to see to it that, yes, life are saved.
All right, so the Delta State government has already promised to rebuild some affected infrastructure that had been submerged by the floodwater, like you also talked about a moment ago. Is the DESOPADEC actually willing to partner with the government in this regard? Or what are the other areas you feel your agency will support?
The DESOPADEC and Delta State government are one. It's just a commission under the government of Delta State. Just that we are specific on giving attention to the oil producing communities. That's just the difference. If not, they are all one government. Apart from the DESOPADEC interventionist policy, which the commission is made of, the state government also have other camps. There is a committee be set up by the governor, headed by the SSG and the commissioner for special duty that is in charge of SEMA. They are doing their own. So what the DESOPADEC is doing now is not outside what government is doing. They are only intervening into the area where oil being produced. Other communities that like the Delta North area, like Oshibulisat, where oil are not produced from the communities. The Delta State government is also seeing to the appeal by making sure that food items, other relief material gets to them. So what the commission is doing as per DESOPADEC is not different from what the government is doing, because the commission is part and parcel of the state governments.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Director of Administration and Finance, Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, DESOPADEC, Mr. John Nani. Thank you for your time and thank you for your thoughts on News Across Nigeria.
Thank you.